gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the NewzBeat presented to you by the Dislike and Survivor. Follow the beat from the studio to the street. Info with the flow, keep you sharp and in the know. Sit back, relax, enjoy the news, follow. When oil was found, Ugandans rejoiced and celebrated. When black gold abounds, oil companies jubilated. The mathematics seems easy. Oil discovery equals to prosperity.
But the equation is not simple. The Democratic Republic of Congo is a good example. History has always shown that oil discovery automatically rhymes with violence and insecurity.
It escalates and worsens with source-driven conflicts, as it is witnessed in the Congo Eastern District.
When oil is found in a badly defined border, you better be good friends with your immediate neighbor.
Oil in Lake Albert will be shared with Uganda, and in the west in the DRC must deal with Angola.
Since 2003, Lake Albert has been the source of violence in Ituri and a reason for Uganda to tighten its border security.
Fueled by macho accusation and rebel infiltration.
The resource curse is a hard reality. People who live above the reaches are uprooted and left in the ditches.
In the African oil-producing countries, income per citizen has significantly decreased. Yet countries with no oil have seen their economies grow.
In other words, oil does not mean a cent unless you happen to be part of the 1%. The International Criminal Court of Justice was founded in July 2002 under the Rome Statute to combat war crimes and crimes against humanity and to bring about an end to global impunity. The ICC has 122 member countries. With 34 members, Africa has the most signatories. But the accusation of ICC's bias on Africa was fueled by the prosecution of President Uhuru Kenyatta. For the 2007 post-election violence, African leaders condemned the prosecution of their sitting presidents. A number of African members of this institution are contemplating withdrawal from its jurisdiction. A collective withdrawal of African member states would undermine the ability of the court to fulfill its mandate. So a solution is expected to be found from within at the African Union Summit in January 2015. Although there is heavy criticism on the court's neutrality, most member countries have not come out publicly to state their desire to withdraw from the institution as they wait for the AU Summit to make a conclusive decision. A poor nation can make a lasting global contribution without use of ammunition. Let's hear from our reporter Stone for more.
Cuba has the largest medical team in West Africa, doctors and specialists committed to fight Ebola. Since way back in the early 1960s, it has played a big role in our healthcare system. More than 40,000 students from Africa have studied full scholarships funded by Cuba. Cuba has established medical schools in Africa, in Uganda, Gambia, Guinea-Bissau, Ethiopia. Its impact on Africa's healthcare is extensive, not expensive, and proves to be effective. Doctors are tending to the people where they live, counseling and treating health problems people have. There's a doctor per square block in Cuba, which means 170 citizens per doctor. It has the highest patient-doctor ratio in the world, an achievement that the state-run system can afford. Doctors get roughly $50 for a salary, but medicines available in every local pharmacy. Despite the limitations, Cuba is ahead, with a life expectancy of 78 years of age.
Thank you, Stone, for that report. Burkina Faso means the land of upright people, renamed after a long hard struggle. It used to be called Upper Volta, but that changed with President Thomas Sankara, a true African hero, a revolutionary with no ego, a man with a vision, respected for his decision and his love for the nation. Thomas Sankara was also known as African Che Guevara. Both leaders fought for equal rights and social progressive agenda. Both leaders were ready to fight against oppressors and their propaganda. When Sankara became president, Compaoré was his friend, but their views were different, and that proved to be his end. Sankara was assassinated, and the dreams of the nation deteriorated. Compaoré stayed in power for 27 years, living on control and people's fears. But Burkina Faso has not forgotten the one who stood for their downtrodden, a fighter for the women, a man who abolished polygamy and female circumcision. He pushed away the desert by planting trees and built communal health facilities. He refused the aid and refused the debt, redistributing the land to all. He became too much of a threat. Time has now gone, but his idea lives on. Thomas Sankara, the African Che Guevara, still remains a jewel of Africa. That was the news on the beat. Next week will be another hit. Still let it slide.
And Survivor.
Reporting live and direct with love and respect. Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
follow the beat.